At times, we get lost, don't we? At times, we're not sure which way to turn. At times, we might be stuck in a misery of our own making. At times, we might be far away from the people that raised us. So whether it's a new diagnosis that turns all of our world upside down, or a job loss, whether it is something in our family that changes all of a sudden, whether it's despair or depression or substance abuse or anything in the world that can draw us away from the people that know us and love us the best, at times we get lost. I think we can all relate to a moment like Zaccheus when we felt like we didn't know which way to turn. It could be serious, it could be scary, it could be funny, but at times we all get lost. Which brings me back to my question. If a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? Did you hear the kids, friends? Say it again. Say it again. They're right. Because if a tree falls in the forest, if we get lost in the forest and there's nobody around to hear it, well, you know what? There's always somebody around to hear it. Sometimes you just have to look up. So take a minute. Look up. All the way up. All the way up. I have a friend, Ellie Rocher, who thinks that sometimes we have to do things in our bodies to actually hear God's voice whispering to us. And one of the invitations she made for us is that sometimes we should look up and all the way up. Have you ever been in a grove of trees like this? I'm guessing this is Northern California. You can look all the way up and you can still see the trees reaching up to the heavens. And whether you're in a grove of trees or at your desk at work, whether you are in a subway tunnel or whether you are at school, whether you are in the lunchroom and there are people saying "Sss" because of how you look or act or talk, or whether you are new to a community and can't find friends and are feeling alone, all it takes is to look up, all the way up. Because indeed, you're not alone. Perhaps another musical interlude will help seal the deal today. Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? If you know it, it's a song from Dear Evan Hansen. And the answer is this: even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, because you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. And so I'll leave you today where we are going next week so that you will come back next week. If I rise on the wings of the morning, if I settle at the farthest side of the seas, if I make my bed in the depths of the pit, if I settle even farther from you, O God, you are there. Your right hand will hold me fast. So, dear friends, wherever you are, if you are found and held and beloved and with the people who know you best, sink into it. Hold it tight and don't let it go. But if you're feeling lost, uncertain, afraid, look up, all the way up.